Since the early 1930s, Ingleside Electric has grown and expanded to meet customer needs. We are continuing that expansion now through aggressive acquisition and capitalization. We now have locations in Atlanta, Augusta, Columbus, Savannah, as well as Macon. Each one of these facilities has the same commitment to quality and service that you've come to know and expect from Ingleside Electric.
As we quickly approach the end of the century, good service and quality work will continue to be the key ingredients in a successful company, and Ingleside Electric is committed to both. But there's a lot more to Ingleside Electric, training for instance. We believe that our service technicians deserve the best training available, not only in technical matters, but also in the area of quality. Customer training and seminars are also available in Macon and Atlanta. Training, attention to quality, and good customer service make Ingleside Electric the obvious choice for your repair needs. Now let's take a look at what goes on behind the scenes at Ingleside Electric. One of the first things that happens to your equipment after it arrives at Ingleside Electric is the disassembly process. We carefully dismantle and analyze the equipment, cataloging every part as it's removed. If a motor is to be rewound, we place the stator of the motor in our temperature-controlled burnout oven in order to break down the hardened resins that contain the old winding that is then removed and recycled. After the burnout oven, the stator is cleaned and sent to our motor rewinding department. Here, we're carefully installing new winding into this large stator, taking every precaution, making sure that every coil is fitted properly, giving strict attention to the technique and detail. Upon completion of rewinding, the stator is then placed into this tank. A vacuum is applied and then high pressure is introduced in order to force the liquid resins deep into the recesses of the winding, assuring mechanical strength and moisture resistance and enabling the motor to run cooler through improved heat transfer. As you can see, it gets mighty hot at Ingleside Electric. Here, we're applying just the right amount of heat to this stator in our bakeout oven so that the resins absorbed in the VPI tank can be hardened to perfection. But wait, let's not forget the rotating element. After disassembly, the rotor is cleaned, checked, balanced, and painted in order to assure that there's no vibration. Our balancing equipment has a capacity of 10,000 pounds with a 30-inch swing. Balancing is critical to optimum motor performance. A poorly balanced rotor will soon be back for repair, but not so with Ingleside Electric. We believe that the only way to do the job is to do it right the first time. Once the stator and rotor have been reworked, we then go through the process of staging. Now this is where we set out every part that is to be reassembled, make sure that our parts list is complete and that each part is cleaned and inspected thoroughly. Then each part of the motor is reassembled, resulting in a motor that meets the most demanding industry standards. But that's not all. At Ingleside Electric, we feel that perhaps the most important part of our job is testing. We perform many different tests on each motor that we reassemble. Before we ever apply voltage, we make sure that the new winding passes the Baker's surge comparison, a test for shorts, open connections, and ground insulation integrity. Next is the running test. This is where we apply the voltage for the first time in order to make sure the motor can handle the required voltage and can achieve the rated speed. Here we also check the assembled motor again for vibration. Our final test is the load test. We can dynamometer load test up to 1,000 horsepower, applying a load that simulates the actual working conditions of the motor. Vibration and overheating is also checked to ensure that your motor comes back to you ready for service. As you can see, a lot goes into repairing your motor at Ingleside Electric. A lot of quality work and a lot of attention to detail spell out a job well done. In addition to our motor repair, Ingleside Electric also provides a wide variety of heavy equipment repair, from centrifuges, pumps, blowers, to generators and welding units. If it's mechanical, we can repair it. We have the capability to do thermographic surveys on your incoming power, primary distribution panels, and motor control centers. This enables us to identify problem areas before they become catastrophic shutdowns. In addition to primary power, we can use thermography to isolate problems in steam trap leaks, hot bearings and rotating equipment, clogged boiler tubes, and other temperature-related equipment. Since the 1940s, preventive maintenance has been the established procedure for reducing unscheduled downtime. In the 1990s, predictive maintenance allows the industrial user to calculate scheduled shutdowns based on trending information gathered during routine data collection. Utilizing CSI vibration analysis and balancing equipment in conjunction with the Optoline laser shift alignment equipment, Ingleside Electric is maintaining the cutting edge of technology. In line with Ingleside Electric's commitment to complete industrial service, we now offer industrial electronic repair. The Atlanta Electronics Lab facility can handle the most simple DC motor controller to the more complex AC inverter. All our motor control repairs are load tested on real motors to ensure proper performance. Our factory-trained lab technicians use the latest technology and test equipment and computer software to accomplish your repair in a competitive and timely manner. Ingleside Electric also offers circuit breaker testing at the customer's plant. We have the equipment and expertise to primary inject up to 60,000 amps continuous and through 100,000 amps instantaneous. In addition to circuit breaker testing, Ingleside offers protective relay testing using state-of-the-art multi-amp test equipment. We have customer service personnel ready to take your order from our stock of large AC and DC motors and drives, custom drive systems, and many other industrial components. Our drives division in Atlanta has the capability of building a replacement or retrofit drive for your process on an emergency breakdown basis to ensure the least possible downtime. Whether it's designing a stator winding, applying the finishing touches to the commutator, testing at your location, or any of the other quality services that we offer, you can be assured that our fine staff will take special care to meet your motor requirements within the reduced time frame. With locations throughout the state of Georgia, Ingleside Electric backs all work with the same Ingleside quality and service.
At Ingleside Electric, we're more than just a motor shop. From controls and drives through output, our customers depend on us to help reduce their downtime. Our commitment to quality and service keeps our customers coming back.
We're Ingleside Electric, and we're ready.